and we are being a little more hybrid. This is so essential for your entire family. All right, so Hewlett-Packard, you know, that trusted brand. This is their Smart Tank Series 600. It's a wireless all-in-one. What is an all-in-one, Nance? Well, it's printing, it's copying, it's scanning, it's even faxing. Imagine, you work at home, your whole family needs one. Maybe it's a hybrid job that you have. It's got Wi-Fi technology, thermal inkjet technology. Let's bring in Alex Abrahentes for the HP Smart Tank. And you know what? I grew up with HP, such a trusted brand. Hi, Alex, nice to see you. Saving $90 today on a sale price. I feel like every home needs this, right?
Oh, absolutely, Nancy. It's so great to see you. And yes, it's called the Smart Tank for a reason. And we're going to go through all that because you're going to be so smart if you buy this printer, because it really is all about convenience. It's all about speed, and it's all about HP. Printing is in our DNA. And by the way, it's wireless, so I can just hit print on my smartphone here, and then within a matter of seconds, it transfers the information wirelessly to the printer, which means everyone in the family can now print remotely from their smartphone, their tablet, their computers, even if their computer isn't an HP, Nancy. Isn't that fantastic?
Yes, let's go through the features. And can I tell you, I remember a long time ago when printers and their printing ink was so expensive.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, don't print, because you know how much that ink is? Now we've got this thermal inkjet technology, right?
Exactly. And listen, there are still printers out there that cost you an arm and a leg. And really, the biggest pain point of owning a printer is the cost of ink.
Yes.
And then running out of ink at the worst time. Well, guess what? With this Smart Tank, we're giving you 2 years worth of ink. And I'm going to explain how it works. Yep. So let me explain those bottles right there. Yeah. This is how this works.
Okay.
So a Smart Tank is a refillable printer. And what you do is when you get these cartridges home, all you need to do is fill up your printer with the ink, and that's it. For about 2 years, you're going to be able to not have to worry about running out to the store, about ordering any type of ink. It is fantastic. It's the printer that I use in my home here, and it is just amazing. I like to say it's a set it and forget it, because literally when you take the ink, you put it in there, you're done. That's it. There's no more worry about having to running out of ink. And you know that you're going to be safe for 2 years. And you see these little reservoirs right here?
Yep.
This is your ink, so you can actually monitor your ink just by taking a glance at it, and you'll know, about a year and a half, 2 years, the ink level might be a little bit lower there. Yeah, exactly. Or it actually could be more depending on how much you print. Yeah. Even if you don't print a lot, it could potentially last you for a long time to come, for much longer than that, and you get up to 11 pages per minute. And I love that you mentioned that it's an all-in-one, because it really is a printer, a copier, and scanner. So right here, I have my paper, but if I wanted to make, let's say, multiple copies, of course, I can just put it here in the flatbed, and I have a little LCD screen, which I can control the printer with right here if I wanted to, or I can control it using my tablet, my smartphone, my computer. But instead of always having to put paper in here to make copies, what you can do is you can fill it right here in the auto document feeder up to 35 pages, and it will batch, scan, and copy. And what that means essentially is that it does all the hard work for you. It'll do everything for you here. The paper comes out here, and you don't have to worry about going one by one here if you don't want to. So it is just such a great type of printer to have, because it really does do everything that you need it to do.
Can you let us know about HP?
Of course. So HP has been around for over 80 years, and printing is in our DNA. As you can see, great vibrant prints here. We know a thing or two about printers. And listen, I'm not surprised when I hear from folks that say that they've had their HP printer for 10 years or longer. But here's the thing. If your printer is slow, if you're concerned about the cost of ink, let me tell you, price out the cost of ink, and then take a look at what you're getting, everything that you're getting with this printer. And you know what else you're getting, Nancy, which is so amazing. When I tell you this, it's probably going to knock your socks off. It has a year of HP SmartFriend.
I want a SmartFriend, Alex.
Who doesn't want a SmartFriend, right?
The friend that knows all the technology and can help me out. I want that friend.
Here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. You think it's just for your printer. No, of course they're going to help you set up your printer step by step, whatever you need, any questions that you might have about your printer. But they will also help you with your computer as well. So maybe you have questions about your computer. SmartFriend is there for you. So it's not just limited to the printer. So you have them for an entire year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They'll help you diagnose any type of issues. Maybe you want to be walked through the process of, oh, how do I do the ink? They're going to tell you, okay, you're going to open this up here. You're going to see the color cartridges here, or the color reservoirs. You just do this here. You're going to take your yellow bottle. You're going to twist the cap off. You're going to put it right here. You're going to hear it click. Now, of course, I already filled mine. It'll say gulp, gulp, gulp. And when this is done, you'll notice you take it off. There's no mess, which is just so amazing when you think about it, because that's another problem with ink. You know, you don't want to get it everywhere. You close this up. You close this, and you are good to go. And if you forget how to do that for whatever reason, you can always call SmartFriend. You can go online and chat with them. So you have that for an entire year, which I truly think is just so amazing.
Let's go back to the ink. Let's go back to those stories like, how did we grow up, right? You and me, Alex, and I'm sure a lot of the rest of America, you would get those tiny little cartridges.
Yeah.
Each one, you had to get a different color. And each one, I remember being at least $20 to almost $30. The ink cartridge was tiny. It wouldn't last long. And then you'd be like, don't, your mother would be yelling at you, don't print it in color. Are you crazy?
Right.
You don't have to worry
you have to remember
anymore.
the number.
Yeah.
Right? Like the number, you go to the store and you'd be like, oh, is it 43
yeah,
or
exactly.
is it 84?
Exactly.
Right? That happened to me. That used to happen to me all the time. It was so frustrating. Right? So
2
now
years.
you don't have to worry about it. 2 years.
So much ink. I love this inkjet. This is that new technology, Alex, that we love, right? And then when you get an all-in-one, can you imagine that you are not like printing somewhere, you're not copying somewhere, you're not having a separate scanner, you don't even have to have a separate fax machine. If you have maybe a regular printer, now it's time to upgrade, especially when it's $90 off from a company that we all know and trust, HP, to an all-in-one. And right now, with everyone staying at home, Alex, like this is not only a printer for your family, like everyone in your family, but people who work at home and are hybrid. It's like maybe your company doesn't supply that printer for you. It's time to upgrade, right?
It is, and you know what? It's so easy to set up and use. We have a free HP Smart app that you can download on iPhone, on Android. You can download it on a PC, on a Mac, and it walks you through everything. But here's the thing that I love. It's got so many really cool features.
Okay.
So you can actually use your smartphone camera to take a picture of a document and then immediately print it or scan it, right? You can fax it using the HP Smart app. You also have some other great features here, such as printables. So with printables, you have access to crossword puzzles, Sudoku, pretty much everything that you can think of, greeting cards. So now you can do this all from the comfort of your own home. You just select it, and it's free, by the way. There's nothing that you have to pay additional for it. I'm going to click on this little paper scarecrow here. I hit print, and then within a matter of seconds, as I mentioned, this great little app here is going to send this image right over to my HP Smart Tank. And it's that simple. So maybe you have the grandkids over on a rainy day or snow. Unfortunately, it's coming, right? You can keep yourself entertained. You can create invitations, greeting cards, mailing labels, envelopes, all the comfort of your own home thanks to the Smart Tank.
And Rachel and I, we were talking about crafting. Like if you do like Cricut and stuff and you need to like print that, crafting, it's so essential. I have no Wi-Fi here. I was trying to look it up because your reviews on this were really strong. And I wrote down, read the reviews, and I can't because I have no Wi-Fi. So just check it out, but call us at 800-500-7590. This is an all-in-one. This is a printer, a copier, a scanner, and a fax from a brand that you trust. I love all the features, but the best part is this right here. 2 years of ink, possibly more, with all that technology, saving about $90. And check out the reviews as well. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. You're welcome, Nancy. Have a great one.
All right, from HP, it's the Smart Tank, and it is smart. Okay, and